Selhurst Park and beat Crystal Palace. The only team that did it last was Liverpool. Only Liverpool, out of the top 16, was able to nick 3 points at Selhurst Park. Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, Spurs, none of those teams were able to claim 3 points at Selhurst Park. So let's stop this nonsense rhetoric that, oh, even though Crystal Palace is not the biggest team, but they love to play against the big boys. They are the only team that took most points for the top 6 last season. So Patrick Vieira and his true. Arsenal winning their first match of the 2022-2023 campaign. The Premiership is back with a bang. Shout out to Arsenal for giving me a fantastic start. Regardless of, we know the TV companies and the rivals were actually, all eyes were on this match, hoping that Arsenal could drop a stinker, and they can have a way to banter Arsenal fans tonight and at the weekend and troll us. But unfortunately, that did come to pass. Arsenal won 2-0. Yes, it was not the most scintillating of match. I won't say of performance, but guess what? The first 20 minutes was scintillating. The pressing, the passing, the movement was fantastic. I enjoyed the first 20 minutes before we allowed Crystal Palace to actually creep back into the game. They had a few chances. Ramsdale making 2 fantastic saves in the first half. Yeah, Edward was doing his thing. I was surprised Mateta didn't even start the game because I was thinking Mateta was going to pose more of a threat, but they left him on the bench. Edward started as a centre forward, but we dealt with Saliba. Outstanding performance. Fantastic performance. I had my reservations about Saliba because he hasn't played in the league. Yes, he did fantastic during the preseason, but let's be real. It's preseason, and the tempo of the Premiership is different to the French league. Even though I know he's an athlete, he's quick, he's tall, he's a unit, but I still have slight reservation of how he was going to fit in and deal with the pace of the English Premiership. But guess what? He fitted in like a glove. He adjusted like a fish to water. Saliba is a fantastic young defender. Let's hold our horses. It's just one game, but it's looking good. Let's be real. I get it. We will say it's just preseason. Now it's just one game. I get it, but he's looking good. He even won the man of the match. Before I go to the top part of the highlights I'm talking about, shout out to Martinelli. Even though he missed a sitter at the 3rd minute, he made up for it in 20 minutes, scoring the first goal, the official first goal of the English Premiership. Fantastic. Shout out to Martinelli. Played very well, dribbled, went inside. Like I said, the first 20 minutes we dominated it. Then we allowed Crystal Palace to come into the game, and they had a few chances. So by the end of the first half, they ended the first half strongly. Let's not forget, this is Selhurst Park. Not too many teams go to Selhurst Park and beat Crystal Palace. The only team that did it last was Liverpool. Only Liverpool, out of the top 16, was able to nick 3 points at Selhurst Park. Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, Spurs, none of those teams were able to claim 3 points at Selhurst Park. So let's stop this nonsense rhetoric that, oh, even though Crystal Palace is not the biggest team, but they love to play against the big boys. They are the only team that took most points for the top 6 last season. So Patrick Vieira and his troops love to play against the big boys and love to get a result against the big boys. Second half, we started like a house on fire again. We're pressing, even though Crystal Palace was giving us more of a match to the game. What was Odegaard doing? Jesus hassles the defender, nicks the ball, passes to Odegaard. Odegaard was trying to pass to Martinelli. I love Odegaard to bits. I love him. He's a slick player. He's technical. Odegaard, it's not all the time you have to pass. Shoot! Would have actually killed the game in the 53rd minute if Odegaard decided to shoot. No, he wanted to pass Martinelli. He wants a perfect scenario. This kind of games at Selhurst Park sometimes, you don't need a perfect scenario, Odegaard. You need to just kill off the game. You're the captain. There's more responsibility on you. You can't be doing that. Thank God we won the game. But imagine after that, missing that chance, Crystal Palace equalizes. Come on, Odegaard, I love you to death, but come on. You have to make the right decision at the right time. The goal was before you. Just shoot. Left foot, right foot. You'd have just killed the game by that time. let's continue what about the highlights I'm talking about. Crystal Palace continued to dominate the possession. They were pressing hard. They were trying to equalize. Fortunately, we stood strong. We're defensively sound for the first time. We were not bullied. Party was colossal, regardless of the shenanigans and nonsense that was going on. I'm not going to talk about that bullshit because I'm not going to talk about it. Shout out to Party for a strong mental. Shout out to him. I'm saying shout out for a strong mentor. We don't know the truth about the situation, but for people to take that to Selhurst back, it just shows the state of the world. It's crazy. But like I said, Partey, Xhaka, even though Xhaka got a yellow card in the first time, he was able to still manage the game. And I think at the 88th minute or 81st minute, Sambi came in for him. Jesus was substituted for Eddie Nketiah. Uh, and Kenny came in for Zinchenko. And the game changed. And the tempo increased. We had a bit more pace, a bit more zip to our game. And we were able to make the second goal. Nah, through Shaka's shot that was deflected from the Crystal Palace defender into the net. I'll take that. I will take that 2-0 at Selhurst Park on a cold night in London. I'll take that. I will take that any day. The result is fantastic. We are starting with a bang, which is good. The performance, like I said, is an average performance. Yes, first 20 minutes was fantastic, but the rest of the game, it was a contest. And let's stop this nonsense that I don't know why we fit into this mainstream nonsense that the likes of Liverpool and Manchester City dominate games for 90 minutes. That's a lie. Go watch those games. I remember West Ham against Liverpool last season. Even though Liverpool won the game, West Ham had better possession. They dominated Liverpool. Just that when Liverpool had their spells, they make it count by scoring. Same for City. There are games last season that City was struggling badly against Arsenal. Let's not forget, New Year's Day, we dominated that game. But who won? City. Because when they had their own spell, they make the best use of their own spell. So let's stop this nonsense that is being put out by mainstream and some content creators. Or even Arsenal won the game, but they just had the best of 20 minutes alone. Okay, let me go by a narrative. But we won the game. The most important thing to a football match is winning. Whether you win by 10-0 or 2-0, it's 3 points. Either you win with flair or win ugly, you still win. Let's not forget, how many times do this mainstream, this is the hypocrisy of the mainstream and some of the content creators. How many times do they say, oh, they don't care about playing well and drawing? But if you play ugly and you win, that's what matters. But when it comes to Arsenal, they change the narrative. Yes, Arsenal won. It was ugly. They should have won with more finesse. Come on, let's stop double standard. Let's stop moving the goalpost. Let's stop moving the goal. But I understand there's a lot of animosity and prejudice towards Arsenal, but guess what? There's nothing you can do about it. We're winning right now. We're playing well, like I said. We played well for the first 20 minutes. Even the other 70 minutes were not totally annihilated by Crystal Palace. Yes, they were on top in terms of possession. Let me look at the possession stats real quick. Let's look at it real quick. Crystal Palace, Arsenal. Overall possession, they have 56%. We had 44. We had 10 shots on, 2 on target. We had 10 shots on, 2 on target. They had 3 corner kicks. We had 5 corner kicks. They had 16 crosses. We had 6 crosses. They had 16 fouls. So the physical game, we had 11 fouls. They had 1 yellow card. We had 2 yellow cards. None of them had red cards. Come on. It was almost an evenly contested game. This nonsense of, oh, Arsenal didn't play too brightly. They were lucky to score. We know it's bullshit. We played very well. Yes, we tailed off a little bit with our intensity, with our pace, and I'll say precision sometimes, but we still won. The most important thing, we won. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you in the review tomorrow with my friend.